Okay, so class. Wait, how do I do this? Class version, right? The version Apple II, C64, MS-DOS, 2GIS, GSOS, Amiga. Hold on. ST. I'm omitting the ZedE version because even though probably the largest number of people played it, I think probably the least is known about it. I think the Apple II version was the original. I think the Apple II was first, and then they ported it to C64, to MS-DOS, and then to Amiga, and then to ST or something like that. And then the 2GS version, I think, was based on the original Apple II version, and then the GSOS version is based on the 2GS version, I think. Right? So, yeah, they're all messed up in different unpredictable ways. And like I said, we don't even know... we don't even know if the GSOS version fucking exists. I don't think the NES version is valuable for comparison because of its missing classes and stuff. So what do we got? Warrior. He's wind. Conjurer. Magic guy. Bard. Rogue. Hunter. Orc. Yeah. Yeah, the 2GS version might be the most stable. It doesn't have problems pooling gold from less than a full party. Ah, thank you. Warrior, Paladin, Hunter, Monk, Bard, Conjurer, Magician, and then there's like Archmage and Sorcerer or something that you can't select at the start. Sorcerer and Wizard. Wizard. I like the progressive, like, annoyance in tone in the Gauntlet voices, where, like, it's gonna start using Wizard's full name next. Archmage is in later games. Archomage is in later games. And then races, right? Human, elf, dwarf, gnome, half orc, hobbit, fuzzy. Nico Jazz. Here for the 25s foods. Geomancer and Chronomancer.
She attacked.
Half elf.
Rear axle.
What are the races? All right, folks, get your human, elf, dwarf. No. But, like, it was the wild fucking West back then. Okay. So.
Electricity.
Okay, so. Folks, get your digging gloves on. Get out your gardening trowel or whatever. We got to figure out what classes rogue. Am I really missing it, Dana? Wait. Rogue should be above wizard sorcerer. Yeah. Okay. Required in 3. Archmage, Geomancer, and Chronomaster. Right? Introduced in... That sounds good. Not necessarily, right? Like adding a character in 2 or 3. Like it doesn't have to be the same party. Like, surely somebody will become useless in 3. And, like, dropped in favor of the rogue that is required. Right? Yeah, Hunter... I can't recall this exactly. Now, again, the purpose of this is to... Bards are required, right? Now, if I recall correctly, hunters get a critical hit chance, right? And the issue was that if the critical hit chance got too high, in some versions, it would loop back around and become negative. I also recall there being a specific thing that, like, your frontline characters, right? You end up with an instant death weapon and like a stone weapon or something that had the same effect. Stone blade. You kill something every round, right? But you can only get one stone blade, right? Or maybe 2? They were in loot tables. Interesting. So, let's see. The magicians, the conjurer and the magician. How does it work with regard to, like, you can class change, but only magic users can class change, right? Only magic users can class change and only to other magic users? Paladin in the front made the paladin's magic resist calculate for the whole party in some versions. That would be useful. That reminded me of something. Some class had their shit, like, swapped so that, like, the monk didn't get an AC reduction like they were supposed to, and the hunter got that instead. And the hunter got the instant kill power up. Or something like that. I remember monks and warriors getting shafted in some versions. Right? Like, oh yeah, all the versions are broken and stupid. I want to use all of the broken and stupid. No changing back to an old class. So we want to start with a conjurer and a magician, right? Regardless of what's broken, we want to start with them anyway. Like, there's no reason not to start with one of each. Okay, and 3 Geomancer is a class change from a warrior class. Gotcha. Let's see if we can find Bard's Tale Monk bug. Monk are overpowered bug. Why is the fighter such a wimp? There seem to be some weird bugs here in the 8-bit versions. You can do over 2,000 damage right at level 35. Don't get much stronger as the game progresses. 16-bit versions, they can only do over 1k damage, but they slowly grow in strength until level 60, where they suddenly get as strong as in the 8-bit versions. In 16-bit versions, at really high levels, a monk's AC overflows and becomes negative, making monks have horrible AC instead of great, like over 100. Paladin, monk, rogue, bard, conjurer, magician. The monk becoming a geomancer. Want one of each. Bard's Tale 4. Bard's Tale wiki on fandom I don't want. And one slot open for surprise party members. Nope. You do not want that in the GSOS version. Bard's Tale 1 classes. Let's see here. Oh, this site's in Comic Sans. That's a good. That's a good. That's a good sign. Average all classes, higher intelligence, strength and constitution, speed and luck. Strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, luck. Use every weapon. Extra attack for every 4 levels. This doesn't explain it. The rogue is a really funny looking sprite. Hunter. Gyromancers. Monk. When not having a weapon. Songcasters, conjurers, magicians, sorcerers, and wizards. Monks level up faster than other fighter classes. Interesting. That doesn't help. Higher levels. Suggested party: paladin or warrior, monk, hunter, bard, conjurer, magician. I think we're going to end up with bard, conjurer, magician in the last 3 slots anyway. Bard's Tale 1 bugs. They've removed the ability to search for old versions of the game because now everything redirects to the remasters and Bard's Tale 4. Is there is there any reason why adding a new dude for a nude dude for a later game would be a bad idea? Warrior versus Paladin. Best party? I can't find any of the information about it. Paladin, Hunter, Bard, and 2 casters. I had a monk rather than hunter, but he was getting his butt whipped left and... Acquire a bard to finish Bard's Tale 1. Alright. Let's get this. Bard's Tale 1 Manual. The Manual. It appears to be an Australian manual. Bard's Tale Online. Games. Tales of the Unknown. Oh, Bard's still one of the biggest. Exploit. Where was the... Where they had a link to the fucking manual. PDF form. BT1 manual. This is not the fucking manual. This is some fucking bullshit, is what it is. All right. Perhaps I have it still. Bard's Tale. Bard's Tale 1.pdf. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I had this from last time. Manual, the Bard's Tale. The first in a series of Tales of the Unknown. Tales of the Unknown, Volume 2, The Banker's Tale. An evil mage called Mangar. Find Mangar and persuade him to release the once harmonious city, etc. How to create a character. 7 different races. All other than a human, very inclined to magic. Hey, Steely Pat, how's it going? Steely Pat, did you mention a weird bug with saving on the DOS version of Bard's Tale 1? Okay. Short, stout, very strong and healthy. Superb fighters. The quality of Hobbit makeup is undisputed. Half-elf. Not as magical. What is the issue with, if you close out any other way, it eats every... Oh, that's the same bug that's in the Amiga version. It's not a bug, actually. It's not a bug. It is a feature. The Apple II version doesn't have that feature. It's an anti-cheat feature, you see, so that you don't, like, so you don't go give everybody's gold to one guy and remove him from the party and then reset, right? It makes saves coming for level ups more tedious. It makes it so you can't duplicate gold. It makes it so that if you party wipe in an encounter, you can't just reset and get your dudes back. They'll have no gold, right? That was a feature. They added that to make the game better. I'm almost certain that Joe Ybarra was the source of that particular feature. Oh, you can still item dupe to your heart's content in Bard's Tale 1 in the versions with that feature, which makes it totally fucking stupid because you can just store high-value items, duplicate them, and give yourself infinite gold, which you now have to do because you have this bullshit getting in the way of you enjoying the game. Oh, large, strong, goblin-like creature. More inclined to magic. Strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, and luck. Bonus hit points. Alright. Hit points. Classes. So warriors get extra attacks for every 4 levels after first. Paladins get multiple attacks at higher levels, but it doesn't define what is a higher level. Right? Do we know what the Paladin's extra attack... Do we know what the Paladin's extra attack breakdown is? Okay, so Paladins, Warriors... Yeah, so here's the thing, Steely Pat. I'm trying to determine the quirks that classes have in... Or 6, yeah. Yes, 5, yes, 6. We want these guys anyway. Trying to determine who has what quirks in what version and, like, which things are broken. Because there's weird stuff, right? Like, apparently if a paladin is in the first slot of the party, the entire rest of the party gets their magic resistance in some versions. All right, Sneaker Dads. Be safe. I hope you make it back. Strong bed, Tuvan throat singing. Okay. I think you meant like if you don't make it back before the stream ends. But the conditional on that was missing. And I was like, dangerous trip to the store. Hope you make it back. Anyway, so Steely Pat, you might be able to help with this. I'm trying to figure out what classes and races have bugs that make them better or worse in specific versions of the game. Or I should say, in this specific version of the game. Right? Because we're playing in the GSOS version. But if we can track down... what behaviors they have in other versions, we can maybe zero in on what bugs they're likely to have in this version. And to that end, like, a lot of sources only talk about, they only copy the text from the manual. Don't remember much bug-related stuff for races classes. I know in the DOS version, the hunter can roll over their critical hit chance. I'm pretty certain. Bard. Oh, man. 6 magical tunes. Physical creation of real things like fire, light, or healing. Magicians. Enchanting a sword or making armor stronger. Wizard. Slayer creatures don't auto-hit. Interesting. And we're going to need this too. Maffle and Arfie and Sosh. Turzb. Furfo. Vopple. Look at this fucker. This dude has been, also, he's got a foot hand. That's a little weird. He's been dealing with Apple II hardware all fucking day. And he's sick of it. This is him throwing his floppy emulator out the fucking window. Air armor. Slee. Illuminating. Scry sight. Freeze foes. Scuzzy. This guy's like, oh, my fucking head. Item abbreviations. Fucking figurine. Tips from the underground. It's dark down here. All right. So one of each. And what? Like, we want an elf and a gnome? All right, which is funnier? Gnome conjurer and elf magician, or elf conjurer and gnome magician? What is funnier? Do we actually even know what these what the races do? They can't be... Yeah, there's restrictions. But it doesn't tell you the restrictions here. Where can I find the restrictions for stuff? Do we have to go look at the game and find out? Let's go look at the game and find out. Bard stale online. Reference of character classes and races, all classes. Yeah, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Create a member. Warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, bard, paladin, hunter, monk. Elf. Warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, bard, paladin, monk. Elves can't be hunters. It's a bit odd. Warrior, rogue, bard, paladin, hunter, monk. Hobbit. Right? Hobbit. Oh, that sounds good, Taters Games. Warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, bard, monk. Hobbit monk. Hobbit monk is a pretty strong choice here. Half-elf, warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, bard, monk. Half-orc. Warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, hunter. Wait. No. Warrior, conjurer, magician, rogue, hunter, monk. Okay. Okay. Back here. Hide the PDF. Okay. No fill. Okay. HP is influenced and not retroactive. Okay, so dwarves are the only ones who can't be magicians. So I think we want a dwarf paladin. Right? Whoa, that's wild. Good luck on fixing that. Right, we want a dwarf paladin. And we want a max constitution on that. We probably want a gnome. Or an elf for our conjurer magician, right? Oh, you know what? Jugger Jazz. You know what game has that? That you can absolutely fuck dudes up with? Is Master of Magic. Halfling units are 8 figures instead of 6. Or larger races who are 4. So 8 figures in a stack means that if you give them like plus 1 HP per figure, you give them plus 8 HP instead of plus 6. And like ditto if you do extra. So you can't start as wizards in this. Hello, Ash. Welcome. You can magic using classes can change class to each class once. So like conjurer, magician, sorcerer, wizard. Hugely crucial not just to magic hitting you, but your own magic attacks not being resisted. But I can. Do you want to be a gnome or an elf, Ash? I can put you in the party. It's been an extremely frustrating day. I've been dealing with this thing all day. Let me fix my camera again. I don't think you are, Taters Games. Not at all. But yeah, I've been dealing with this thing. It's unusually frustrating limitations that have no reason to exist except the whim of the hardware manufacturer. Let me be really clear about this, Dana. I want to play Bard's Tale. It's the reason I'm so mad at shit not working. Right? Don't feel bad about wanting me to play Bard's Tale. I want to play Bard's Tale. It's why I'm so, like, why I was so passionate about all this shit getting in the way of me being able to play it. Right? I am extremely excited about playing Bard's Tale. And the fact that I can't enrages me about, like, you know, stupid limitations on this thing. And, like, just, it's extremely frustrating that I can't play a game that I want to because all of this stupid cursed shit keeps happening. Also, that is too bright. This should be about right. The problem with the remaster is that the remaster does not give you the ability to play the game like the original. There's no way to roll the settings back. There's no way to roll the settings back to the various different versions of the game, right? You can't get the remaster and play the Apple IIgs GSOS version of the game from it, right? There's legacy options, but the legacy options don't allow you to play the game as written for the 2GS, as written for GSOS, as written for the Amiga or ST, right? They let you change the graphics. And as far as I know, for a while you could only swap between the new graphics and the MS-DOS graphics. Right? And yeah, it's like you can't play this version of the game, right? It's not equivalent, regardless of what Rebecca Heinemann says, right? So it's not like it's not equivalent. So, but no, that's what I mean, right? There's gameplay legacy options, but they don't let you specify a version. They just let you change the, like, easy mode XP scaling shit, right? They let you change back. Yeah, exactly, right? And they don't have the C64's graphics on there. They don't have the Apple II's graphics on there. They don't produce a save file that you can use to import to Bard's Tale 2 on the 2GS. They don't produce a save file that you can use to import to Dragon Wars or to Centauri Alliance, right? I don't know if this will either, but I have a solution to that anyway. And yeah, that's the other part of it, right? Is that, like, I don't think anyone has ever streamed this version of this game, right? There are I cannot find a photograph of the GSOS version of this game that's provably that version, right? It's like
I'm gonna give him 100
Taters Games, thank you for the 100 bits.
Uni 100, this is a conversation between Del the dark human male and a zombie. Del, give me a dagger. Zombie, oh shut up. Del, you had good demonic values. Beat.
Good.
Del, oh no. Drama makes me sick. Zombie,
oh no. Drama makes me sick.
Del, ha 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 no. You're pretty shitty too. Zombie, you? Del, ha 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 ha. Zombie. Ha 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 ha. Del. Ha 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 ha. Zombie. Ha 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 ha. I like to be nice to people. My name is Del, the dark human male of species 30. Zombie. Hello.
Species 30.
DR. Drum beat.
Hello, Dr. Drumbeat. Taters Games, thank you for the 100 bits. And again, I don't want anyone else to feel bad for my frustration in getting all this shit working. It's like, the people at fault, right, are the makers of this thing that I can't show you because there's no spot I can put it, right? Their design decisions and choices in firmware updates, right? And either the original engineers of the GSOS version of the game, or whoever hacked it when they were screwing around back in 2007. So, anyway, we know we need a bard, and we have half-orc bard would be extremely funny, but we can't get a half-orc bard. What is the second funniest? Dwarf bard? Dwarf bard is pretty funny. Hector.
A half year sub, which is like a half orc bard.
Hector, thank you for 20 months. Half a half-year sub. 1/4 of a year. 20 months. God, imagine if years were 80 months long. Anyway. Dwarf Bard is pretty funny. Hobbit Bard is pretty funny. mark both of these off. But then we have Elf Magician. I think Gnome Conjurer is funnier because when you say Gnome Conjurer, it sounds like your character conjures gnomes, which is funnier than conjuring elves. This is the available class matrix here. So only dwarves cannot be magicians. You know, a half-orc magic user is funny, but are they going to be really limited? Dana? Will a half-orc magic user be very limited? In a mechanical sense? It'll be a problem early on because of limited spell points. The other question is, I guess let's take a look real quick. See, running this game from hard drive is
I'm gonna give him 100
part
bits.
2.
I'm gonna go.
Taters Games, thank you for the 100 bits.
Get your asshole pitties out of here, shut up. Zombie. I am the guard zombie to anyone WHO thinks they can be nice to your dramatic act you place has telling your ugly making gigs to Joel? Yes you can. There is no such thing as a mythic slayer raw paste dated Dell. I'm on my
Raw
way.
paste dated
Zombie,
Dell.
You cello gossip zombie. Are you so lazy suffering with your problems? Seeing your devil blee also go straight to hell? Now look at my great character with my mighty sentence attack OMG.
Thank you, Taters Games. The 100 bits. Alright, half orc. I just noticed something. I0. 11 IQ seems to be the max.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
Sir Spamazum, thank you for the 100 bits. What? Good. Hey, we got a hype train. We got a hype train, folks.
Thanks for the food.
I'm still hungry.
Dark Max, thank you for the food. Yeah, so they get like 11 IQ. Gnomes can have 18 IQ.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
Cheer $100 lily dollar lily list lily dollar lily dollar lily list lily dollar lily dollar lily list lily dollar lily dollar lily list lily.
Things in your mind, thank you for the 100 bits.
Lily dollar lily dollar lily list 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 lily.
Yeah, I'm just taking it. I'm just having a look here. So spam something with the 105 bits. Hey, John Matrix, how's it going? I should make this half orc right now. Yes, Dana, you know why? Let me show you something, Dana. Let me show you something. We're just going to make one ass here. Have you seen this, Dana? Look at that! Look at that! How's that for save scumming? Oh, my dude died. Things of your mind, thank you for gifting 2 subs.
Player classes found only in the Apple II GS version of Bard's Tales 1. Cheesemonger 2. Bio-Wizard 3.
Bio-Wizard.
Enchanted Shoemaker, a person who specializes in knives 4. Ghost 4. Harlot number 15. Harlot number 2, a psychic warrior who is popular in the forest 5. Human shaman are people who evolved around the age of 25 and can be found in the forest 5. Lady from the mountain 7. Master Tactician, the highest skilled craftsman in the game.
Tater's Games, thank you for the 100 bits.
9. Queen, last place of Impor.
We got a level 2 hype train now. Terraflops and Jones in the fast lane. Enjoy your gift subs, by the way. Good, good. Search famous something, thank you for the 100 bits. So yeah, save scumming level ups in this is way
Fantasy RPG inventory items. Rope and hooks.
Way easier than any other version of the game.
Short sword, leather armor, a few small containers, and one random character sheet. I have added some of the raws of the items, along with the random character sheet, attached below this line. The actual contents of each loot box will vary, but the items in each box will be identical in appearance. Note, I do not want this to look like D&D without a dungeon master. I have found that it's difficult to accurately keep track of loot, chests and other objects, so I'm attaching a downloadable PDF sheet, formatted to 18 inches by 24 inches maximum, once it's all done and designed. Enjoy. This week, we get to step inside of the cursed town of Ravenbrook. Dungeon Master note. This week in DMing number 734, out now, an adventure features a male human fighter / demon spawn, in fact, one of the 7 races from the Witch King, a 13th world game in a bag, and other adventuring niceties. You can check our other tales by Jeff and friends in this short. Uni 100 Dell, EWWW my head let me go don't give IT back. Oh I love you. No don't take you back face shut up Derek Q. Redacted, you have to leave yourself. You motherfucker. Zombie, huh? Stay where they can see you.
Yeah, how do I get into a dungeon,
Hey,
Dana?
happens to know something I don't. Why you treat me so hard? Oh God, just suck it up because you're a god. Zombie, puny grandfather, please don't.
Anonymous
make me
gifter, thank you for
massive. I
gifting a
wonder
sub
if
to
I should
Mendel.
rage it and fatch myself a little. Del,
Mendel
you should kill
enjoy a
him,
good
then
sub.
the whole world will love you. Cheer 100.
Anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting a sub to Steely Pad. Steely Pad, enjoy.
List of valid Swedish sound effects. Boff, Slong, Bisa, Kirja, Majiza, Ruku, Ixe, Esim, Kum, in other cases. Shern, Majo. An example of how you would use the above symbols is https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals cx2psd.
Ash, thank you for the 100.
The language of Sweden is not the same as that of the EU 27,
classes.
as Sweden is a part of that union. Due to the Swedish language switch, there is a different vocabulary for all types of Swedish words. Swedish people tend to write the word as few letters as possible. No other non-European languages have this practice. Other ways of writing this sound are using diphthongs and harmonics and using a combination of both. Swedish dialects.
Oh, I don't like the way...
Despite the fact that European languages are more or less interchangeable within the same context, European languages do have dialects which are closely related and which are called dialects. Some people might come up with some extremely reasonable theories, such as how the Baltic languages, 4.
A bunch of Game Boy games. 1. Agrosaur 2. Bombsa 3.
I don't
Baby
like the
T-Rex 4,
way-
Bohemian Beast 5. Binky Castle 6. Black Knight Quest 7.
I don't like the
Blue
way
Diamond Mines
Justin
8,
says
Mons at 9,
diphthongs.
Camelot 408110. Chase HQ Challenge 11. Chrono Drive 12. Cleopatra's Quest 13. Cleopatra's Journey to Oops 14. Cloud Quest 15. Clay Revenge 16. The Flying Expedition 17. Flying Frenzy 18. Flying Ace 19. Frank DJ Africa 20. Fume Night 21. Get Composted 22. Gift Shop
70
Challenge
bits.
23.
Oh,
King of Space
boy.
24.
Yes, or
King
spam
George
something with
25.
70
Last
dip
Command
dongs.
26. Looney Tunes Logic.N 27. Mad Castle 28. Marauders Crest 29. Marble Quest 2nd Edition 30. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress 31. The Mystery of Red Bridge 32. Mystic Square 33. Oh, Rapunzel 34. Paper Gold
Okay.
35.
I should be able to do it with the-
Pigwalker 37.
with the
Octoquest
standard
38,
party, right?
Pig Lord Adventures 39.
Dana?
Quest 40. Refile 41. Road Adventure 42. Rings of Power 43.
Cheer 100, a list of player classes found only in the Apple II GS version of Bard's Tales. 1. Test Subject 2. BioWizard 3.
Where am I going?
Verbal Pramper 4. Cleric 5. Musician 6. Archer 7. Assassin 8. Spinning Axe Hand 9.
Whoa.
Painter 10. Shovel 11. Humanoid Elf, naturally, 12. Humanoid
Naturally.
Dwarf, naturally, 13. Etherealist,
Naturally.
naturally, 14. Formless Swarm of Evil Creatures, 15. Orb of Goodness, naturally, if you wish to join that list. In other words,
South,
to
turn
play
left.
as a mage, click Appendix B. Other NPCs, except for the AI.
Not that
Philly
left.
cocktail recipe, Adagio tequila, rose bitters, Jägermeister, agave, and a Spillone light rum. Not the traditional recipe with added booze, this cocktail bears more resemblance to a rosemary coconut blend, and has an unmistakably malty flavor. 1 inch thick, 49
Time for a
Fahrenheit.
meat wave.
Created by the award-winning Bar Alvarado Street Bar in New Orleans, the Adagio cocktail, as its name suggests, blends 2 tequila varieties with rosemary and guava, instead of a simple ice-cold bourbon. This garnish works perfectly with agave syrup, depending on how much you add, and Jägermeister, a root beer rum with a trace of muddled lemon theobromine. 1. Combine tequila, rosemary, and lime juice in a
I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
2. Stir and Cointreau and agave.
Search Amazon, thank you for the 110 Apple Tooges.
Cheer setanta di pudding giddy 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 don giddy pudding 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 giddy
Cheer 100.
John Matrix. Thank you for all the food. Mr. Spamison, thank you for gifting us up to Meatwave. One step further south and then turn left.
Top 10 discontinued fast.
When he arrived, he was attacked out.
Passenger seat.
Don't mess with me.
MCDLT.
And so
3.
they
Mid
fought.
nuggets.
The shade rose and
Arby's
attacked
chicken
Dagon.
cutlets / steaks. 5. Hamburger helper, turkey / house tenders / hamburgers. 6. Triple beef crispy, hamburger helper. 7. Buffalo chicken riblets. 8. Crispy Reuben slider. 9. Pop-Tarts. 10. Pop-Tarts, double stack slider update. Arby's has decided to completely discontinue the double stack sandwich style. So, remove all #S1.
Double
2,
stack
4,
slider
and 5
on
of your list,
Pop-Tarts.
please. We can't be nice and just stop there, cause we'd eventually have to do that to the hot dog link chipper and this would never end well. I would not like this level of dedication to an idea without one drawback. You know, Pop-Tart lovers out there. Do you love the Pop-Tarts? Then do us a solid. Get a box with 2 of those, 3 of those, 5 of those and 6 of those, and be sure to use those coupons wherever you eat. Oh, and Arby's is pulling all their kids' meals from most local markets, so at this point,
Share 70 de pidong 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 de pidong
Look at that.
de pidong 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 de pidong.
Thank you so much, everybody. I drank the wine. Come on. Rare wines 50 years and older keep out. Ouch. Not only does it have an auto map, the auto map tracks where you've stepped. Holy fuck. Run? Shit. That's a lot of dudes. Bopple? Run? Oh, yeah. Whoops. Fight. Who's got the flame horn? Fire horn. Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, you can turn it on and off. Yow. Order a drink. Oh, the bard is dead. That's why. It's now noon. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Because no one's fucking played it. No one's played this game.
He attacked.
No one's ever played it. It's wild, right? Like, you can save scum.
Incoming chat request.
There's actually there's a very clear origin behind that, Steely Pat, which is first edition Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Tom, Bard's Tale 1. This is the GSOS version. That's good. Hell Bard. See, I don't like their setup for the party. I don't like the base setup here. This uses the same art assets as the two 68,000 versions. Same as the other 16-bit versions. However, the code base is very different for the 2GS version, and then the GSOS version is even more differenter than that. Yeah. Let's get some of the other music going. Hold on. Bard's song. What do we want? Traveler's Tune. Welcome back, Sneakernets. I'm glad you were successful. What? How did none of them have any gold? I'm curious about something. No, he just doesn't have any gold. We would crash it if we did that. Okay, good enough. Okay. Bard song, you. Hello, Bird Ghost. Welcome. Horn is a little rough here. I think we want flute. Honk. Order a drink. Ale. Oh, you can pause the game too. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Back to the planning stage. Okay, so we could do a half-orc magician. Oh. I hope you were successful, Cedric. Man, I haven't thought about Slackware since like 1999. What are the two dudes? Right? Yeah, wow, you don't need a spreadsheet. It's very easy to save scum level ups, Dana. Because you have that field save. You can save like literally at any time. So XP and de-leveling. I don't know about that trick. Ugh. We don't want a rogue, right? Pretty sure we don't want a rogue. Can a paladin equip a stone blade? Yeah, the barbarians, berserkers. Right? Probably not equip a stone blade. So for that, we would need what? Can a bard equip a stone blade? Can a warrior equip a stone blade? Whoa. Yeah, I could do 3 mages. Yeah. Warrior. Why would you put a stone blade on a hunter? Like the monk seems good because the monk seems like the one that's most affected by bugs and stuff, right? The most frustrating part of Linux is when you have a specific use case and you say, hey, how do I accomplish this? And the response is, you shouldn't want to do that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, my song ended. Dwarf, human, and half-orc are the only ones that can be hunters. Half-orcs can't be monks. Yeah. Run. Fight the mercenary. Ass chops. Beer. Yeah, you're gonna start with Max Con on it, and because if you're starting with Max Con on a dwarf, yeah, but then my front row is gonna be like 3 dwarves, right? 3 dirty dwarves. Oh, if it lets you go to 25, I see. Hard little men. Yeah, it's just dwarves and hobbits all the way down. Our gnomes, I guess, right? So we could do like... Right? Hold on. Okay, who do we want our monk to be? One, two, three, four. Dwarf monk. It's not funny enough to have the same, though. Not funny enough to have the same dudes, right? We don't want a rogue. We don't want a rogue in the party. Not until later. Not until game 3. Gnome hunter. Although, I'm tempted to go with a half-orc hunter. It would be very... I don't know why they allow half-orcs to be... Why do they allow half-orcs to be magic users? It doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I could do, right? If we don't go full hard little man, right? We could do... We could do this, something like this. I have to balance between the funniest party and the most broken party, right? Apple II. Remove all. Create. Go to a dungeon encounter that permanently lowers your level. Go back and get more XP. Get a level in 1. This seems like a decent paladin, right? Oh, the HP is a problem because it's rolled separately. Constitution bonuses don't apply at level 1. But enter the city. Go back in. There we go. Restart the music. That seems pretty good. No, Constitution is really low.
Korath, exposed for his deceit, became angered and attacked Kila without pause.
That's good. Right? And then is Dwarf Bard the funniest? Oh, luck. You really want your rogue to be a hobbit, right? Because of luck. I assume luck plays into what rogues do. Do I even want a rogue? Like, I can just stuff a rogue in the back and have them level up off regular play in 3, can't I? And put a hunter in instead. Swap the hunter out in 3. The hunter's less useful later on, right? I do a hobbit monk would be kind of funny. I'd have to push their constitution up. But they'd be really hard to hit, right? With presumably 18 dexterity and 18. Hunter can be turned into a geomancer. Can a monk be turned into a... Hunter is weirdly restricted. Half-orc hunter. Low dex, but 18 strength and con right out of the gate. May or may not be able to use Stoneblade. You would think, for a game as popular and venerated as Bard's Tale, that people would, like, know shit about the game? But apparently they don't. It's so weird to me. Half-orc hunter sounds very funny to me. There's also, what, dwarf hunter? The problem here is that there's, like... a 3D action RPG. It's real time. Did you know it takes place in real time? Like, I definitely want 18 Constitution. And I want, like, 29 hit points. But I would love to have high strength and dexterity as well. That's pretty good. Well, we got our dwarf paladin, right? Dwarf paladin is good. Oh, yeah, that Bard's Tale. The Bard's Tale. Imagine if they had continued on with Tales of the Unknown instead. And they were like, yeah, Tales of the Unknown, Volume 2, The Politician's Tale. Tales of the Unknown, Volume 3, The Fighter's Tale, or whatever. That's pretty good. We did one earlier. Yeah, make it a proper RPG. Does anyone have that? Does anyone have that image? This Orc Hunter is extremely stupid. Extremely stupid. What are my character names? Do I have them written down somewhere that I always use? No, this is I know who this is. Beef. Buffoon. Yeah, low I0 score. We got too many guns. Too many guns is our half-orc conjurer, I think, or magician. I actually should check that. A buffoon. Yeah, half-orc magician. Let me update this spreadsheet. And we have a half-orc hunter. So now we just need to determine who is the funniest bard. Who is the funniest bard to create? Dwarf or hobbit? But that said, we don't have a hobbit yet. We have two half-orcs. Gnomes can't be bards. We have two half-orcs, a gnome, and a dwarf. I think the hobbit is better, right? In that case. We just need to get good HP and good constitution. Yeah, like 13 constitution will probably be the best we can get. I think we have one more slot. Am I confused? $12 is pretty good. Luck would be really nice to have. Let me load up this. I see 13 con in there. $26. $12, but all the other stats suck. 19. 13, 27, but the other stats suck. 28, 10. Let me load up other music to play while this is silent. Okay. Hobbit. Hobbit Bard. We need... Yes! This is what we want. Oh, I do need my list of names. It's been so long since I've played a proper party RPG. I don't have my stupid names that I use for everybody. Oh. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's Hal. It's Hal, the bard. So what do we have now? We have 5 characters. We need one more character. So presumably at the back, we're gonna have Bard, Magician, Conjurer, right? And at the front, we're gonna have Paladin, Hunter, something. Warrior? Warrior? Monk? Monk would be good because we wouldn't have a second gold addiction, right? Could double up on a magic user, but then the bard is frontline. Late game, it's better to have more magic users, right? That's true. That's true. But they're not going to use armor or weapons because I'm just going to have them abuse the fire horn, right? You get a whole bunch of instruments later on that bards can use from the back, right? Dana, do instruments that cast an effect have charges? So they have charges? Okay. Can you get a lot of them? Oh, you can sell the first one and he stocks them. Yeah, see, I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking it's better to stock up the bard with usable instruments so that I don't have to waste the spellcaster's spell points when I'm going adventuring. And then... Yeah. Yeah. I think we want... I think we want a dwarf monk. With 18 constitution. That looks pretty good to me. Ah, I know. Berserker. Okay, so now we have Dad in the front. Berserker. Beef. Hal. Too many guns. And Ash. Yeah. We'll do that. Wow, the lowest gold we've seen yet. Lowest gold we've seen yet. Al the Bard. Well, Sneaker Nets, did you know that there were more than one... There's more than one type of Apple computer? Also, the DOS version looks like shit compared to this. Save the party. Party. Time. No, I mean, there's a DOS version of this game, and the DOS version looks like shit. Because it was from 87 or whatever, when VGA wasn't commonplace. So now we have to... Oh... Now we have to... Oh, do I have to reroll spell points? I can reroll spell points. 18 seems pretty good for too many guns, huh? Whoops. Remove all. No, you know what it looks like, Sneaker Nets? It looks like a 1987 Amiga game. It looks like a 1987 Apple IIgs game. Because we can... Right, like, we can re-roll. It doesn't show you on here. You have to create and then re-roll. Yeah, so that's fine. We can just... Oh, wait. Gnome Conjurer. Gnome. We want 18 IQ, and we want 29 hit points, and like 11 or 12 Constitution. We don't want 5 Constitution. That looks pretty good. Conjurer. Ash. Add. Ash. 22 spell points. Look at that. And 14,000 gold this time. That seems much better. Okay. Add. Dad. Berserker. Beef. Al. Too many guns. Ash. Save the party. Party time. Save the party. Good. There we go. 18 strength, 18 constitution. 27 hit points. 18 strength, 18 constitution. 29 hit points. 18 strength, 18 constitution. 28 hit points. 13 constitution, which is not great, but we'll be focusing on that for level ups. $18 strength, 18 constitution. Fucking by accident. $18 IQ. 22 spell points. Alright. Alright. Right, and let's remove all. We'll do the setup thing with transferring the equipment and stuff over. And I guess what we'll do is we'll do it one at a time. We'll give the characters like 300 gold. Maybe 200 gold a piece to start. So that we have like well, too many guns is the half-orc wizard, right? The half-orc magician. Okay. Okay. Let's do something real quick. Just because I'm a little paranoid. In general. Wait. Okay. Good. Enter the city. Good. Okay. And we can quit straight from here. Yep. It allows saving anywhere. It's got auto map. It's got MIDI synth. It doesn't delete your gold like the other games do. The other versions do. It's got macros, but I don't know how to do the key macro things. Like, supposedly you can use the the keyboard for macros, but I haven't been able to get it to work. There's some secret about it. What does it say here? Keyboard macros. Option 1. Escape. Option 1. Yeah, I don't know how to get this to work. Anyway, though. Rat Clown Car, thank you for the 30 bits. Thank you for the 25 foods. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the food.
Thank you. But I think I'm going to wrap up. I've been streaming a long time. I have been streaming a long time.